Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Here's Juan Soto. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
The 1-0. That one missing inside.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
He's got it. That's out number 2. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Mark Vientos.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
Pete Alonso in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And misses inside. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2-2. That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Just missed.
1-0.
To third, Suarez. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in the desert, starting on the mound in this one, Tyler McGill. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
One strike.
Out towards left center. Nimmo has it sized up. One down. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Eugenio Suarez.
And Boog, he brings a big bat to this lineup. He's on pace to hit more than 40 home runs this year, and that's a guy where if it's more than a couple of games without a dinger, guys are wondering what's going on. You're so used to seeing him around the bases. You put a guy like this in the middle of the lineup and just put it on autopilot. Big-time hitter, always a ton of fun to watch.
Corbin Carroll, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one misses, and 1-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Alonso pulls it down, and there's two gone.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Randall Grichuk stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, nobody on. In the air, out towards right center. Taylor puts it away, and that is the third out of the inning. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Rodriguez back to work and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Starling Marte up to hit. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. One down, base is empty. That's a little bit low. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. First pitch just misses. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-1 now. Late swing fouled off. That one ripped left field. That's back. Gone. He'll touch them all. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
One out, base is empty. And now Luis Angel Acuna. Swinging a ground ball. Loves it on the dive. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop. Gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Two outs, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. That one fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And a swing and a miss. Third out. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying, gone. A shot to the opposite field, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now it's Josh Naylor. First pitch misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And there's the strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Nope. Outside.
That's through there for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Taylor makes the catch, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one finds the zone. Strike one. One out, bases empty.
Ball one.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. Now 2 away. Now it's the second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. And that drops in for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. D-backs get 1 on the solo jack. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top half of the 3rd inning, Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Gurriel handles the chance. 1 up, 1 down. Juan Soto now. He's 0 for 1. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And a big swing and a miss.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
No ball, 2 strikes. That's a ball.
A little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Vientos in his second season batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017.
Ball. 1-1.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 2-1. Check swing, called strike. Alonso off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Mets strand 1. They lead it 2-1. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Garrett Hampson.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. When you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Jose Herrera in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So the batting order turns over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Fly to left his first time. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That one hammered but pulled foul. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Corbin Carroll on deck for Arizona. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for Arizona, and our score remains 2-1. On to the fourth, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. There's a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
On its way to the corner, and that drops foul.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here's Starling Marte, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Hey!
Ball one there.
Ball one.
Fought off foul. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball out to left field. Gurriel trying to get there. And there are 2 down. Two down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Fly ball center field, Hampson. And that'll do it. Mets leave 1, but they still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the 4th, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Taylor makes the catch, and there's one gone. Randall Grichuk now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. strike two.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's already homered in this game. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one. And that one is inside. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Two outs. That's down and in.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a base hit up the middle. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Josh Naylor, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Grounded out his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Marte sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. D-backs at a pair on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Rodriguez back to work. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's foul. And a pitch. Foul ball there. And that one is inside ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the Mets order, and now it's Frankie Lindor. And that one upstairs, ball one. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Settles under this one. He's got it, and there's two away. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
I think it was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Ripped on the ground to second, to first, and the Mets go 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Mets 2. Back here in the desert, here's the second baseman, number 13. Right through there for a strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Garrett Hampson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Nobody out. Runner at first. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Activity in the bullpen. Kodai Senga getting ready to go. Number 94 also getting ready. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. That one not close. And it's 1-2. And a slider misses down and away.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
That one misses, and the count's full.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now the D-backs catcher, Jose Herrera. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
Man at first, one away. That one inside, and it's 2-1. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. That's in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. This is Corbin Carroll. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
That one way inside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls one off. 2-2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they're up 3-2. Back here at Chase Field, in steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carroll on his way over. Brings it in. And there's one away. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Mark Vientos. There's a strike. Ground ball left side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The D-backs leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. On the ground, Suarez. Slinging it to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Brandon Nimmo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Nimmo in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly. They trail it 3-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kodai Senga.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Just missed. Action in the Mets bullpen. Reed Garrett, the young right-hander, up and throwing. The 1-0. Fouled off left side. Next offering is in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Marte hauls it in, and there's one away. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
First pitch, and he just misses. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. Slice down the right side. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
That clips a corner. Grounds one to short. Lindor handles, throws to first. That ends the frame. And the Diamondbacks down in order, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kevin Ginkel.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte, 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And that's way high. 1-0. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. And downstairs. And it remains 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Hit on the ground to short. Zips it to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. And that is out of play. Strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's too low. And the count is 1-2. And that's outside. Two down, nobody on. Goes down looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Mets 2. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's Gurriel. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0. Hey!
And that one missing low. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Good job to fight that one off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one just misses. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's the second baseman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Runner at first with no outs here. The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there's one down.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now.
Now up next for Arizona, Garrett Hampson. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Gurriel, the base runner at first with 1 out. Edge of the zone for a strike and a count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 2-1. And there's a ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Line drive. Makes the grab. 2 down.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Jose Herrera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. That catches the corner.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Mets 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Thompson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. First pitch misses. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. DeMarcus Sposato up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Miller warming up as well. And the 1-0. Out towards right center field. And there's one down. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 in this one.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one to first, and that chance handled. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Juan Soto up now for the Mets. Swinging a foul straight back. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gurriel sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Mets 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Genesis Cabrera. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed hitters. And here is Geraldo Perdomo. Curve in the dirt.
1, no strikes.
And a foul ball. Base hit, left center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. And a foul ball. Perdomo on at first, nobody out. Wild pitch, catcher gets a piece. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Reed Garrett appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Next offering away upstairs. got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So now here's the DH, Randall Grichuk. Squirts away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
Here comes the 0-1. That one fouled off. Man at second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That one missed. 1 out and a runner at second. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. That one ripped, but foul. And that's downstairs and outside. Fouled off down the right side. Runner at second, 2 down. And it's even up. And there's a ball. Josh Naylor would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 left for Arizona, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, DeMarcus Sposato. A chance at his first save of the year. Well, 1-run game. Here's Pete Alonso. That one catches the corner for a strike. In the air, center field. Hampson under this one. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number 1. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1. And that clips the inside corner.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Naylor. Now only one out remaining.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Little chopper rolls foul. Sposato, only 18 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 outs. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sposato is just 1 strike away. Good eye in that spot.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him, and that'll do it.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.